Have you recently observed any changes in your colleague's behavior? Seems like he seems to be lost all the time, keeps low to himself. His work performance also has gone down, and sometimes he gets irritable for no reason. I think the picture is somewhat suggestive of some kind of stress. So now the question comes, how to help a co-worker who is suffering from stress? We are about to find out about the question's answer in this upcoming video. Hello friends, my name is Dr. Kumar Kamble. I am a consultant psychiatrist at Nagpur, and this is the part of the mini video series that we are discussing about mental health at workplace. This is the fourth video of this series. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to help your colleague who is suffering from stress. Yes, the question is very different, not very usually discussed about. So what to do? Well, the answer starts from the very basic point. Conversation. Yes. Ask the colleague, how do you feel? Are you doing okay? Are you alright? But not in office hours. Yes. Talk to your colleague after office hours. Maybe in a place where no other colleague is available or around. Make the person comfortable. Make sure you have ample amount of time for this conversation. The conversation sometimes might just end up by, no, I am all okay. But remember, asking the person genuinely with a warm feeling will make sure or ensure that you really concern about that person, and the person might just open up to you. It's very common that people at workplace might suffer from various kinds of mental illness. Data suggests that 1 in every 20 Indians is suffering from depression. So it might happen that the person might be undergoing some kind of mental health issues. People are mostly not very open to discuss about mental health issues, but when asked in a warm and polite way, they might just open to you and accept that you are genuinely asking as you're concerned with their health. Remember, the conversation might take some long time, so give that ample amount of time to this conversation. Make sure you don't keep on checking the notifications that you get in your mobiles. Please keep your mobile aside during this conversation. Do not have this conversation in a bar or a restaurant where you can have liquor. No, these are not the conversations that you have over liquor. Make sure you make the person comfortable. Do keep listening actively to the person, what the person is saying. Do respond in positive manner. Do not jump to conclusion. Please avoid advising at the very start. Listen to the person fully. Let the person just vent out. Sometimes it's more about just venting out rather than any major health issue concern. So let the person speak, let this person vent out fully. At the end, if you feel there is some related mental health issue, you might just offer him helpline numbers related to mental health. You might even offer, you can just even ask them if they want to seek some mental health professional help. They can please go ahead and they should ask for it. It's very common that in many stressful situations nowadays, people think of think of harming to themselves. They do have suicidal thoughts. So if you feel that the person is undergoing some kind of depressive disorder, please do not hesitate to ask. Remember, not asking is losing the opportunity. You might be able to save somebody's life. There is a myth in most of the people that if you ask somebody about suicidal thoughts, this might induce suicidal thoughts in the person, but that's not the truth. Many times people do have suicidal thoughts, but they do not know how to share to people around, how to talk about it. So asking might just help them vent out these thoughts also. If you feel, if the person says that he is having suicidal thoughts, please treat it as an emergency and take the person to the mental health professional at the earliest on the urgent basis. It's always difficult how to ask about suicidal thoughts. Well, you can go this way. You can say, many people in such kind of situations get thoughts to harm to themselves or get suicidal thoughts. Are you also getting similar kind of thoughts? That's a indirect way, but a very polite way, but also a very open or clear way to ask or inquire about suicidal thoughts. So you can ask in this manner. So far we have spoken about how to approach to talk to a person whom you feel is stressed out at work. But what if the person is actually undergoing any kind of mental health issues? Yes, offer help to them, offer support to them. Tell them whatever you are undergoing through, this won't change any relationship between you and me. Make sure, many times at workplace, when a person is known to be having some kind of mental health issue, people tend to discriminate towards them or tend to act somewhat differently towards them. Do not let this happen. Act the same way as you were acting before. Do you change your attitudes towards a person who had some kind of physical injury? No. For the time being, when the person is not well, you help them out, but later on we act as it is the part of the routine activity. So make sure this happens even with a person who is having mental health issues. What will you do if you come to know that a person who is not currently coming to work is actually having some kind of mental health issue, and so has taken leave for some days? Well, what do you usually do if you come to know that a person who has taken leave and is not able to come to work because of some kind of physical health ailment? You call them up, you ask them, how are you doing? You send them greetings of get well soon. Do the same for the mental health issues also. There is nothing different. There is no need to be acting different for when you come to know that a person is having mental health issues and is not currently coming to work. You can also even offer them help by asking, by when are you going to join back? Should I get your desk tidy? Should I help you in any other way? Also, after the person joins back, you can always go and meet the person and ask, how are you doing? Sometimes if the person who is comfortable to you, who is a good colleague of yours, you can always offer them help by asking them, do you want me to keep a check on the signs if you feel you are getting back to your mental health issues? Is there any signs do I need to watch out for so that I can help you if you are going back or relapsing with your symptoms? So these are all the things that you can do to help your colleagues at workplace who are stressed out or might be having some kind of mental health issues. Till then, see you in next video. Goodbye.